You guys watch Sunny? My boy.
Emerald claimed to have suffered
He's got
from Tourette's
fucking
syndrome since the
way more
age
subs
of
than me
6
now.
or
Fucking
7,
hell.
a disorder which made her life incredibly difficult over the years, so she claimed. By mid-2021...
Oh my god, yeah, dude, of course, dude. I'm gonna show you my... Oh my god, dude, this fucking fat bitch with green hair is punching herself with a fucking toothbrush like she's cool.
The age of 27.
Oh my god, dude.
500,000
fuck yeah,
TikTok
dude.
account ticks and
Oh, actually, let's watch this though. Honestly, you guys down?
Suffered from Tourette's syndrome since the age of 6
Oh, yeah,
or
like the
7.
stream hot,
a disorder
guys.
which made her life incredibly
Dude, look at her.
difficult
Oh
over
my
the years,
god,
so
shut the fuck up! Oh my god, I have fucking problems where I fucking do things that I don't mean, and I'm just gonna punch my face. But also, that's her being fucking annoyed at herself. Like, shut the fuck up, dumb bitch.
Or 7. A disorder which made her life incredibly difficult.
Look at her. Dude, she looks like she fucking should have Tourette's though, honestly, because she's a dumb bitch with that fucking... Yo, how are you gonna color your hair green, you know? Or something? What is Tourette's? I'm joking.
So she claimed. By mid-2021, at the age of 27, she was using her 500,000 follower TikTok account Ticks and Roses to raise awareness about Tourette's, while simultaneously promoting her yarn dyeing business.
Hi, this is Emerald with Stardust Fiber Studio. I am one of the owners.
I think she should be executed.
I also do awareness videos for Tourette's on TikTok.
However, it was with videos like the one we're about to show that began to raise suspicions about whether or not this specific TikToker actually had Tourette's syndrome after noticing that her apparent condition felt forced or fake.
Dumb
I
bitch.
want to talk a little bit about wow.
Yeah. Oh my god, literally 3 words in, like as if someone with Tourette's wouldn't like redo it. Wow.
I want to
Like 3 words in, she's doing like so fake. You know what I mean? Like words are hard, crying or laughing with sweat coming down forehead because I'm a stupid anime whore.
talk. Wow.
What's up, guys? She-Hulk here with fucking goddamn idiot syndrome.
Wow. I wanted to talk a little bit about wow. Never mind.
Oh my god, that's so fake though.
Ticks and Roses was exposed brutally, eventually resulting in the permanent deletion of her account. This video will detail exactly how
She looks like someone I get along with though, like just her vibe.
Discovered that she was
like the hair and
all
stuff.
beginning with a subreddit dedicated to the truth and an old Facebook live stream. We mentioned earlier that alongside her Ticks and Roses TikTok page, Emerald also ran a yarn dyeing business called Stardust Fiber Studio, which had its own Facebook page. On this Facebook page, Emerald would often host promotional live streams dating back to 2020, before her Tourette's TikTok had become popular in early to mid-2021. The bizarre part about one of these old live streams was that, despite apparently having Tourette's since the age of 6 to 7, during the entire 1-minute 54-second video, Emerald didn't tick, not even once.
We are wrapping up with planting all of the little seedlings now.
Wow! Peat moss, wow!
Sometimes even more than that. Therefore, a full 1-minute 54-second old undeleted live stream in which she didn't tick once was certainly some interesting early evidence against the authenticity of her disorder.
Yeah,
when the discussion of
it's
the
so
Facebook
fake.
live stream
Like it's so fucking. It's either like the biggest attention seeker ever with Tourette's or fake. But now obviously she's fake. But if I saw that, I'd be like, this is fake. But like, I would say quite possibly it's fake. But also, like, you know, TikTok bitches are, like, so fucking, like... I mean, I'm an attention whore, but, like, fucking, you know, like, next level. Like pity party. Like, fucking, oh, look, my life's so hard and shit.
And show up regularly in her TikTok comments, Emerald actually had a pretty reasonable defense.
She's, like, jumping and shit.
That brought up
Dude,
her TikTok comments,
I just wanted to do the tick where she fucking goes, like, oops. And just burns her fucking hands. She's just sitting there screaming like, this is the longest one I've ever had.
You check out her YouTube, Stardust Fiber Studio, and take note of how she doesn't have a tick in any of the videos. Maybe you'll think twice. To which she would respond, hey, so this is a comment I saw a lot and I wanted to clear up a few things.
Oh my god, yeah.
Before explaining that the ticks didn't happen all the time, and that it was
just when I'm filming.
It's possible for her to make short videos without any involuntary
What a
outbursts.
dumb bitch.
The excuse was reasonable and accepted by many, well, momentarily. Shortly thereafter, Reddit would uncover another full 54-minute live stream, again without a single tick, rendering her previous excuse slightly less believable.
Wow,
there were other pieces
wow.
of similar evidence.
She's watching it back like,
Wow! How did it not? Wow!
For example, she'll post a
Fucking
TikTok
hell.
titled Nursery Rhymes with Tourette's, in which she couldn't get past the first
look at
line
her.
of reading
Oh
without
my god.
ticking.
Oh, it's so quirky and unique the way you fucking did that stupid glitch shit, you dumb bitch.
Reddit would find an example of her reciting a written poem for 2.5 minutes.
Dude, isn't that all of TikTok? Is like, she is so hot, that's true. But like, isn't that so fucking facts on TikTok? It's just like, girls going like, doing something stupid and they go, after. Like, oh, I'm so like weird. It's like, dude, shut up. You're fucking super hot.
Without a single sign of even the slightest tick. The pattern was incredibly simple to follow. On her TikTok, the ticks were uncontrollable. Yet in any other situation, they...
Hi, sweetie.
Hey, thank you, Kurt, for the $3 donation,
Hi,
baby.
Mom.
Emerald felt the pressure to prove that her Tourette's was in fact real, at which point she would apparently go and see a specialist to get a proper diagnosis, uploading a video of her consultation to TikTok.
This is for you, Kurt. Let's fucking under the sun.
Chaos
I'm just gonna say now every fucking donation.
To TikTok.
No, I'm not.
When she would apparently go and see a specialist.
There's gonna be a new obstacle that I'm saying under. Never mind.
Emerald felt the pressure.
What did this bitch say? Run it back.
Situation they were non-existent. With evidence suggesting that a condition had been fabricated, Emerald felt the pressure to prove that her Tourette's was in fact real. At which point she would apparently go and see a specialist to get a proper diagnosis, uploading a video of her consultation to TikTok.
Oh my god, yeah, as if you can't fake that. Dude, what a dumb bitch. I hate when dumb people think they can trick people, but they don't realize how dumb they are.
I wanted to show a little bit of my last outpatient consultation.
While Emerald likely assumed that.
Dude, she has to. Oh, dude, like it's obviously so fake. She's like, oh, here, check out this piece.
This would have silenced the haters, so to speak. It really only did.
Channels. I wanted to show a little bit of my last
That should be my ringtone.
patient consultation.
While Emerald likely assumed
Oh my
that this would
God.
have silenced the haters, so to speak, it
What a
really
dumb
only
bitch.
did the opposite. Many were suspicious of the letter owing to a multitude of mistakes and oddities within the writing. For example, PTSD had been written twice in the list of past medical history. Why was it necessary to include that she was a very pleasant 27-year-old left-handed lady in the history of present illness? OCD with
Yeah, dude, this bitch is like so a fucking like. This is so a fucking like self-serving. This bitch, I guarantee you, this bitch is like narcissist vibes on deck, dude. Very pleasant. Like this is like all self. I just was about to say the word fucking self. Like admiration, self fucking.
27-year-old left-handed lady in the history of present illness.
Here's a fucking tip. If you are the type of person to if you say I have OCD, listen, I just don't say it. That's all. Cause nothing sucks more than if you actually like go, and I don't fucking have it, but like people that are going through something like anxiety or whatever it is, whatever, and then they hear someone's like, oh yeah, I have it. It's like you know, you're just saying that though, and it's just like whack to like, you know what I mean? So don't do that, unless you fucking know you have something, right? If you're like, oh, you know how everyone's like, I have a OCD. I look out the window once, like, you know what I mean, like that shit. Just don't be that guy. I just want to help the world a little bit, but I'm sure none of you guys do that. But it's really annoying, especially if you are someone with something and you just hear some people go, yeah, I've got that, and it's like, nah, fuck you, dude. No, you don't. You're trying to be like relatable, and it's like, oh, it's not like it's not Pokemon, dude. Having a fucking like, you know, like having mental illness isn't fucking Pokemon.
Panic disorder or unspecified or something. This is not how anyone would code or write this. The letter...
Wait, is this a simulation shout-out? What?
The letter was certainly suspicious. However, to Emerald's credit, doctors definitely have a reputation for being somewhat careless when it comes to writing.
Any of you guys watch this shit 1.5 speed or 2 times speed?
The letter was certainly suspicious. However, to Emerald's credit, doctors...
Yeah, because OCD is like literally, I'm done with this in a second, but OCD is literally like a fucking, you know, like for some people like a crippling fucking thing, and you know, anxiety, depression, right? It's just like, it's like no one wants to be like to listen to it, because people with that shit can tell, you know, and people with that shit don't just boast about it, like, because they're like they wish they didn't have it, you know what I mean? So why would they be like, oh, I have AOCD to everyone, you know? It's always I'm always so skeptical when someone's like, I have this, like really early on. Knowing them.
Does definitely have a reputation for being somewhat careless.
It is quirky though, so to say you have mental illness.
The writing. Perhaps the doctor was in a rush and put down PTSD twice without realizing. Maybe Emerald lacked wisdom. Anyone would code or write this. The letter was certainly suspicious. However, to Emerald's credit, doctors definitely have a reputation for being somewhat careless when it comes to writing. Perhaps the doctor was in a rush and put down PTSD twice without realizing. Maybe Emerald lacked wisdom when it came to life choices, yet I don't think she'd be dumb enough to print a fake letter without reading over it at least once. Mentioning left-handedness actually makes sense if you're a doctor who's aware that there are many genuine genetic and neurological differences between right and left-handers. Perhaps Emerald simply went to somewhat of a careless doctor and pretended to have tics throughout the short consultation, providing her with a legitimate diagnosis.
100% that's what she did.
Alternatively, perhaps she had simply written the letter herself in Microsoft Word or Photoshop, highlighted by one comment on the diagnosis letter video. Hey, no hate, just curious. I went to Virginia Mason in Seattle a few weeks ago, and my patient paperwork had a different logo on it. Did you go to a different one? An interesting thing that no one on Reddit seemed to pick up on is that the genuine Virginia Mason logo has a small TM placed after the name, yet the letter Emerald shows in the photo has no TM. And if you go onto Google Maps, search for Virginia Mason logo, filter to photos with a transparent background, and look at the first image, you'll see a logo identical to the one within the TikTok without the little TM as
This is why I love Sunny, bro. What the fuck?
Every other official
This
logo
and every
of the
other
logo.
reason.
With many assuming that the letter had been faked, she would then be trolled by people making their own forgeries of the document, such as this one, which read, patient, ticks and roses, doctor, fictitious, date of birth, who cares, case complaint, fraud, all of which completed in the exact same style as the original letter. After being completely and utterly backed into a corner, Ticks and Roses would disable comments on the video before deleting it days later. At the same time, she'd also delete everything from her Instagram page, with one Reddit post stating,
Yeah, which is obviously a blatant fucking, like, if she's, anything she says after this is just bullshit. Because why would you do that if you're like, if you're, it's legit, right?
TAR
Like,
has deleted all posts on their Instagram, maybe, which was then confirmed by a comment reading, can confirm it, I don't see anything on their profile. However, many wanted further punishment against Ticks and Roses. Specifically, they wanted the TikTok account deleted. Take down Ticks and Roses merchant platform, Red One changed
executed.
the petition
Let's
with over 2,000 signatures. This disease is not a joke, and she clearly finds it funny to fake it to gain clicks, followers, and even money. She's been selling merchandise for her own personal gain and fortune. As far as I and many others know, she's been faking Tourette's and many other illnesses, with proof me and others have found. Like I said in the first part, this illness isn't a joke. It's not quirky, it's not a game, it's a terrible
I
disease
cannot
and
get
cure,
it.
which is
Char,
what we'll
literally,
discuss
I
in
cannot
detail.
believe this.
Many went even further
Char.
by commenting on how Ticks and Roses had impacted their life personally. I'm signing this because my husband suffers from Tourette's. Every day, his body does things that he does not want to do. It's embarrassing and it wears him out. This person is not doing this for awareness. They're doing this simply because their business has been profiting from the merchandise they make about their Tourette's, which she does not have. I'm asking any and all others to please sign this petition. Having tics is not a trend. Tics are not something to try and gain attention from. This person
Exactly. Yeah.
is disgusting. By this point, Ticks and Roses wasn't exactly popular or well respected by those who once followed her content. It felt like it was only
Wow,
so
wow.
long until Reddit users found a strong enough piece of
Oh, dude, I hate that fucking, like, after doing something fucking, like, not even, like, dude, how about you go, I don't know, dude, go, go fucking Beyblade or something. You look like a fucking, you're a potato.
evidence to put a stop to the antics altogether, or so they thought. Instead, they
She
would
looks
find
like a fucking shaved potato. Pull up.
an odd video which actually added credibility to Emerald, derailing the project in the short term.
Is
And I
this the
have
same
Huntington's
bitch?
disease. It affects all aspects of a person's life.
Oh, what?
It causes movement disorders, such as involuntary jerking,
She's reading
impaired
it.
gait and balance,
She doesn't
difficulty
know.
with speech and swallowing.
In yet another old Facebook livestream, before her TikTok had blown up, at a time when she had less motive to lie, Ticks and Roses somewhat sincerely shared information about her experience with Huntington's disease, stating that one of the symptoms was involuntary jerking.
So yes, I have Huntington's disease. But Huntington's disease doesn't have me.
In addition to the video, Reddit users found an old
That sounds legit. Oh, you know what? I bet she has this fucking shit. And then, like, says it's Tourette's, though, you know?
Huntington's disease fundraiser from October 2000.
That seems so legit, but she could be a psychopath, to
But
be fair.
Huntington's disease doesn't have me.
In addition to the video, Reddit users found an old Huntington's disease fundraiser from October
She could
2014
be a
hosted by Emerald, which stated Huntington's disease is something that affects
Wow, this is a fucking good story. This is like a movie where it just like gets deeper and deeper. Anyways, thank you for the $6.70 donation. I will check out the thing here in a minute that you sent. Appreciate you, bro. Yay, baller.
For my grandfather, for my mother, and for those in my family that have the potential for having this disease as well. While many on Reddit remain skeptical in comments as blatant as, I don't believe she has Huntington's disease, the video in combination with the 2014 fundraiser gave her a pretty good case proving that she did in fact have the disease. However, people quickly discovered something else associated with this diagnosis that was extraordinarily fishy. In order to be diagnosed with Tourette's syndrome,
Her
you must have
pussy.
symptoms-
Okay, sorry,
quickly
guys.
discovered something else associated with this diagnosis that was extraordinarily fishy. In order to be diagnosed with Tourette's syndrome, you must have symptoms that are not the result of another medical condition.
My dick smells like Fidel. God, what the fuck?
That was extraordinarily
Okay, I'm gonna
fishy.
stop
In order
going
to be
back.
diagnosed with Tourette's syndrome, you must have symptoms that are not the result of another medical condition, such as Huntington's disease. Even if she does have tics, which is major doubt here, no doctor should be diagnosing her with Tourette's.
Wow.
I fucking hate this dumb bitch,
Instead,
though.
any good doctor should be telling them that their tics, again, a major doubt, are a
Her tits? Oh, yeah. Okay, ticks, right.
byproduct of
New tick, who dis? That's this bitch, though. New tick, who dis?
This basically meant that if she did truly have Huntington's, the case for her having Tourette's was now even weaker. However, there was still no rock-solid evidence proving that she was in fact a cold, hard liar. But people hadn't given up hope, and there was still one place from which the truth could be found: her family themselves. In the fundraiser from 2014, Emerald mentioned that Huntington's disease is something that affects my entire family, also mentioning that she had a 14-year-old sister. Well, this specific sister would discover the Reddit thread after it had gained international attention, after which she would shatter the wall of lies that Emerald had been hiding behind as her TikTok grew larger and larger. On the 31st of May 2021, a user by the name of J4101 would make a post to the subreddit titled "Introducing Myself and the Truth," which contained the following message. Hi everyone, I recently found out about everything going on. I wanted to clear up some misconceptions and share my part. I am Emerald's sister and we grew up together. Although we were raised non-denominational Christian, my mother, who is an amazing woman, and I have always been supportive of Emerald and miss them dearly. We have always accepted them. They cut communication with us. We have tried to reach out, but they no longer wish to have contact with us, and we haven't talked in years. I'm just commenting in hopes of clearing up misinformation. Also, my grandpa does have Huntington's. It's late onset, which means it doesn't show up till late in life. My grandpa is currently suffering from the side effects and he's not doing well. It's very sad. My mother has it too, but he's not yet showing symptoms, thankfully, and I have not been tested. Lastly, I do not believe Emerald has Tourette's syndrome and never showed any symptoms as a child. They are mentally ill though. I love my sister, I always will, and I wish them the best, but I don't agree with what they've done. It's incredibly disrespectful to fake mental illness for any reason. I'm extending my sincerest apology to everyone their actions have hurt, although I know it's not my apology to give. I do wish for Emerald's safety. All I ask is respect and privacy for my parents and grandparents. And if you don't believe me, I'm happy to answer any questions you all may have, as long as they're not disrespectful.
You know what? That's a legendary sister right there, but also, like, snitches get stitches. Burn that bitch.
The post received over 400 responses from those desperate to get an insight into the unique psyche of an individual who'd fake a disorder for TikTok. Do you know why Emerald might have fabricated all this? Did they have a tendency to want attention?
Because she's a fucking a stupid bitch that wants attention, fucking, but she's got nothing. She's fucking so insecure and has no feels like she's fucking can do nothing, even though it's fucking obviously a lie. If she can fucking, she's fucking cool though. At least her cool tick thing.
Regardless of it being good or bad. Honestly, I'm unsure why Emerald would fabricate this. I was kind of in shock when I first heard about everything. But yes, they do have a history of fabricating stories or stretching the truth, so to speak. Do you know why they cut communication with you? I'm not exactly sure. I tried reaching out to them to talk about it, but they never replied. One day,
dude, you wouldn't catch me fucking dead on a Reddit fucking. Do you know why they cut communication with you? You know, if I'm getting paid like bands on bands to like investigate them, like what the fuck? I ain't doing that shit. Oh God, what the fuck?
they were no longer friends on Facebook and they stopped talking to me. I think they thought me and my mum were unsupportive of them, but we really did support them and love them to the fullest. If I did do something wrong to hurt them, I only wish we could have a conversation about it. My own experience with this behavior is that you know the truth, therefore you're dangerous to their delusion. However, it would be when Emerald herself commented on the post that everyone knew the game was well and truly over. My diagnosis that I've got in adulthood you cannot speak of, because we had no contact, and do not blame my partners. You say that this has been hard for you.
Oh my God, this bitch is so fucking like narcissist vibes though, like in. Like deny to the death. I don't know though. I don't want to. Wow, you know, I hate when people go like, I'm not a doctor. I'm not diagnosing. It's just like, yeah, we know that you're not a fucking doctor. You make stupid fucking videos. No fucking shit. You're not a fucking doctor. So run it back, Turbo. Maybe it seems like she's fucking narcissist vibes. I don't fucking care. You know what? She is. How about that? I don't care. Spit on the public? Oh. Oh, shut the fuck up. That's such a fucking lie, though.
With the Tourettes Association of America, I did public outreach. I was interviewed for a person's thesis. I was interviewed for a podcast, but I asked them not to air it out of concern for them. The messages I got from people saying their child wasn't afraid to go to school anymore because of me changed their life. Or a woman saying her husband finally saw a neurologist and getting help. I met friends who had the same experience as me, who made me feel seen. Now I've closed down everything Tourette's related. I've given up, you all win, and I'm back where I started, living in shame of being different. Please just leave me alone.
Yo, this is so fucking, like, self-serving. That's the word. Hello.
A day later, the Ticks and Rose's TikTok account was deleted permanently. 3 days after that, she addressed the deletion on her alternate business page in a video which conveniently featured absolutely 0 ticks.
Hey, I was not planning to address this anymore because addressing it has not fixed it. I was literally bullied off the internet. So I do not do awareness for Tourette's anymore, regardless of the fact that I do have a clinical diagnosis. So I'm spending my time on my yarn business and on my religious group, and I just want to...
Dude, like, it's funny when people, like... When people lie about shit and they just go, like, they stand by it, but it's just like, if you had it, you'd be like, you would be going to the end of the fucking universe to prove that you didn't have, like, you gotta be retarded to believe this bitch, pretty much.
Live my life, and...
Like, she's that stupid, she thinks people will fall for the... You gotta be dumb to fucking, like, think you can fool people. Like... She's so underthought this shit. I guarantee you I can fucking do that shit and make it fucking legit looking.
However, she hasn't shown her face on camera since the deletion of Ticks and Roses, showing that perhaps just maybe...
But maybe I can't.
From this incredibly embarrassing experience.
I could do fucking autism for sure. And that was SunnyV2. Go check him out, losers.